June 14th. Today's the day I met my Mustang. I woke before dawn, too excited to go back to sleep. Organised by the talented riders of Wanderlust and Pixel Wings, the long-awaited Mustang Makeover was finally beginning. The goal? Pair each person up with a Mustang in desperate need of a new home. Every Mustang has their own story to tell. From population management to hoarding situations, to neglect, unfortunate circumstances, and to the wild, untamed spirits of the West. These are horses who need stability, consistent care, training, and more importantly, a friend. I arrived at the ranch to find my friends from Wanderlust excitedly chattering at the edge of the paddocks, the first few Mustangs already in view. I wasn't sure what to expect from pickup day, having never attended before, but I was pleasantly surprised at how calm and structured it was. In my head I imagined 20 wild, unruly horses herded into a round pen, ready to be picked out and sent home with their respective human. But the people from Pixel Wings and Wanderlust clearly know what they're doing. The horses were arranged into groups for us to meet and learn about their stories, and they stood separated in stalls and pens, quiet, calm and content, seemingly unaware that their lives were about to change for the better. One by one, everyone was carefully introduced to their Mustang, and we listened as their histories and personalities were read out. My heart went out to each one of them. I was surprised to learn some were already backed and started, but hadn't been well cared for. Others were recovering from injuries, or had just been waiting for the right person to take them into their care. That's when I was finally called forward. Before me stood a young, frightened colt. He observed us with wide, fearful eyes as I listened to his story. He's young, only 3 years old, wild, untamed, and angry. He's already known for bucking, rearing, and bolting at loud noises and sudden movements. Pixel Wings took him in when they bartered a deal with his captors, as they were transporting him to the kill pen, having deemed him untamable. The reality of the challenge facing me suddenly hit. I had to get this horse home, earn his trust, and sit on his back long enough to enter a competition. How was I going to prove to this poor baby horse that I was a friend, and not like the people who took him from his herd? I was told as I was led to the fence to meet him that more than anything he just needed patience, time, understanding, and a gentle hand. As he was led away and I stood to watch other riders meet their Mustangs, my head whirred thinking about the long road in front of us. What if I couldn't tame him, or earn his trust? What if I do more harm than good to the young colt? But this Mustang, who has already been given up on once, is now my responsibility. It's my duty to earn his trust, to build his confidence and give him the best start in life I can. He's still so young, he has his whole life in front of him, and I have the chance to make it the best one he can possibly have. When the time arrived to transport him home, I had rediscovered my determination to work through whatever challenges came next. With the guidance of the more experienced riders from Wanderlust, I prepared Mustang number 26 to travel back to Drake's Landing. I wisely decided ahead of time that I was going to pony him back on Bandit, a large, powerfully built Breton with not a bad bone in his body. He's as gentle as he is strong, but he's no pushover. The perfect horse to ride alongside a frightened, practically wild young colt. Fortunately, the people at Pixel Wings had done enough work with him that it was possible to get a halter on him and lead him around, so long as you do it very quietly and cautiously. And so began the long trail back to Drake's Landing, where our journey would truly begin.